Hi everyone. Today I am going to discuss the topic sewage water belongs to the engineering chemistry module number 4. Sewage water is the water which comes from kitchen, laundries, bathroom, laboratories and industries. It is called as sewage water. If it is discharged into the environment without a treatment causes pollution. Coming to the sewage treatment, we have three methods of sewage treatments such as physical, chemical and biological process that removes contaminants or impurities from sewage water. Primary treatments, it is the physical separation of suspended particles, for example woods, plastics, etc. from the sewage water. First method is screening method. In this method, larger suspended or floating matter of the sewage water can be removed. When the wastewater is passed through bar screens and mesh screens which hold the suspended and floating particles. Second method is skimming method. In this method, oil and grease can be removed. Skimming tank is so designed that lighter materials, oil and grease of the water rise to the surface of the water and remains on the top till removed. It removes majority of oil and grease from wastewater and also cost efficient method. Third method is slit and grit removal. Sewage water is passing through the grit chamber where the velocity of the incoming sewage is adjusted to allow the settlement of slit and grit. These particles are removed because they may damages pumps and other equipments. Fourth one is sedimentation process. Sedimentation process of removing suspended impurities present in wastewater under the influence of gravitation. Mainly in this process, influence of gravitation, the impurities can be settled down at the bottom of the sedimentation tank. Primary treatment, schematic representation, primary preliminary treatment to remove debris and grit other impurities, then subject to bar screens which holds the suspended and floating particles, then subjected to grit chamber. In this grit chamber, slit and grit can be removed. Secondary treatment, also known as biological treatment. Secondary process involves an aerobic oxidation of organic matter. In this method, activated sludge are used. Before that, we know what is meant by sludge. Sludge, the matter which settles down at the bottom after the treatment, is called sludge, and the liquid is called effluent. Activated sludge process means which contains higher concentration of microorganisms. Process involved is the wastewater after primary treatment subjected to extensive aeration with the addition of activated sludge, aerobic bacteria. Aerobic bacteria oxidizes biodegradable matter into simple byproducts such as carbon dioxide and H2O. After secondary treatment, wastewater is free from biodegradable water. Activated sludge process schematic representation. primary treatment or primary effluent subjected to activated sludge by passing air under microbial activity which converts byproducts such as carbon dioxide and water. Finally, the obtained water is free from biodegradable organic matter. Coming to the tertiary treatment, it removes almost all the impurities present in sewage water. Removal of phosphates. Phosphates are precipitated as calcium phosphate by the addition of lime. In the above process, pH is raised to 10. At this pH, heavy metals also get precipitated. In this process, by adding lime, it is reacted with phosphates and get precipitated as calcium phosphate. In this way, phosphates can be removed. Sedimentation process, also known as coagulation process. It is a process of removing colloidal particles from water by the addition of chemicals. These chemicals known as coagulants. The coagulants like potassium, bicarbonates, etc. This reacts with water gives bulky gelatinous precipitate called floc. These flocks absorb suspended fine particles and forming bigger flocks. Finally, these bigger flocks under the influence of gravitation get settled down. This is about coagulation process. Filtration method, another method. Water is percolated through the pores of sand filter bed. The suspended matters are retained by the bed. The filter water has high level clarity at the end. Degasification method, it is another chemical process. It is a process of removing the dissolved gases like NH3 ammonia, H2S, sulfur, hydrogen sulfide, etc. from wastewater by passing it through a degasifier. Disinfection. The chemicals which are used to killing or destroying the microorganisms are called disinfectants. The process of killing the microorganisms using chemicals is called disinfection. For example, chlorine gas, Cl2 gas. Disinfection is achieved by the addition of chlorine to water. Chlorine reacts with water, liberates hypochlorous acid plus nascent oxygen. That nascent oxygen is a powerful oxidizing agent which kills the microorganisms in water. Formula is Cl2 is chlorine plus H2O water gives rise to HOCl, that is called as hypochlorous acid plus HCl. This HOCl again dissociated into HCl, releasing oxygen. That oxygen called as nascent oxygen, which is a powerful oxidizing agent and which kills the microorganisms. This is about whole treatment of sewage, primary, secondary, and tertiary. This primary treatment, it is called as physical method. Secondary treatment, it is called as biological method. Tertiary method, it is called as chemical methods. In this way, we can remove the impurities from sewage water. Thank you.